Hello and welcome. I'm Jarvis. In our last session, we mastered inner joins, which are fantastic for finding matching data between tables. But what about the data that doesn't match? That's our focus today. We'll be diving deep into outer joins to find what's missing.
Here's our game plan. We'll start with a quick recap of inner joins to set the stage. Then we'll explore the three types of outer joins: left, right, and full. We'll learn how to spot unmatched records by looking for nulls and then put it all into practice with a hands-on demo. By the end, you'll see exactly how this applies to real-world business scenarios.
Remember, an inner join acts like a strict gatekeeper. It combines rows from two tables only when the values in the joined columns match. If an author hasn't written a book, or a book doesn't have an author in our tables, they won't appear in the results. It's all about the intersection of your data. But this exclusivity of inner joins leads to a critical question. How do we find authors who haven't written any books yet, or customers who have never placed an order? An inner join hides this information. To find these insights, we need a different tool. We need outer joins.
Our first and most common tool is the left outer join, often just called a left join. The syntax is simple. You just replace inner with left. The magic of a left join is that it returns all records from the first, or left, table, and only the matched records from the right table. If there's no match, the columns from the right table will simply be filled with null. Visually, think of it like this. The Venn diagram for a left join includes the entire circle for the left table plus the overlapping intersection with the right table. The left table is the one you list first right after the from clause. This is the table from which you want to preserve every single row. Let's look at some code. Here, we're selecting the author name and book title. We start from authors, making it our left table. Then we left join books on the author ID. This query says, give me every author. If they have a book, show me the title. If they don't, that's fine. Just show me the author's name anyway and put null for the book title. Now, the right outer join, or right join, is the mirror image of the left join. It returns all records from the second, or right, table, and only the matched records from the left. If there's no match for a record in the right table, the columns from the left table will be null. Here's a secret that simplifies things. Any right join can be rewritten as a left join just by swapping the order of the tables. Because of this, many developers, including myself, almost exclusively use left joins. It creates a more consistent and predictable coding style. The key is to always think, which table do I want to keep all the records from, and put that table on the left. Finally, we have the full outer join. This one is the most inclusive of all. It returns all records when there is a match in either the left or the right table. Essentially, it combines the results of both a left join and a right join, showing all data from both tables and placing nulls where matches don't exist on either side. The Venn diagram for a full outer join is simple. It's both circles and their intersection. It's useful when you need a complete and exhaustive list of all items from two tables, regardless of whether they have a relationship. Think of it as a master list of everything. The real power of outer joins shines when we use the where clause to filter for nulls. By performing a left join and then adding where right table.column is null, you can isolate only the records in the left table that have no match in the right table. This is the fundamental technique for finding what's missing. All right, let's get our hands dirty in SQL Server Management Studio. First, we need to ensure we have an author who hasn't written any books. We'll run a simple insert statement to add a new author. Let's call her Eleanor Vance to our authors table. We won't add any corresponding entries in the books table for her. Now for the query. We'll write a left join starting from authors to books. This ensures all authors, including our new one, are in the result set.
When we run this, you'll see every author listed. For those with books, you'll see the book titles. For Eleanor Vance, the book title column will be null, proving she's in our system but has no associated books yet.
Excellent. Now let's take it one step further and modify our query to find only the authors who haven't written books. We simply add a where clause at the end to filter for records where the book's author ID is null. The result? A clean list showing only Eleanor Vance. We've successfully isolated the missing link.
This technique is incredibly valuable in the business world. Imagine you have a customers table and an orders table. A marketing manager might ask, "Can you give me a list of all customers who have signed up but have never placed an order?" You would use this exact left join and is null pattern to generate that list for a targeted marketing campaign. A very common point of confusion for beginners is mixing up left and right joins. It's easy to get tangled. The solution is to be deliberate. Before you write the query, ask yourself, which table is my primary source of truth? Which one must have all its records displayed? That table goes on the left, right after from. Make left join your default, and you'll build queries with more confidence and clarity. Let's recap what we've accomplished. We've seen that while inner joins find matches, outer joins are essential for finding mismatches. The left join is your workhorse for keeping all records from a primary table. A right join is just a reversed left join. And a full outer join gives you everything from both. Most importantly, you now know how to use isNull to pinpoint exactly what's missing. Your assignment is to practice this. Take the example of customers and orders and try to write the query from scratch. The more you use outer joins, the more intuitive they become. Thank you for your time and attention today. In our next lesson, we'll be exploring another powerful concept: aggregate functions and group by. I look forward to seeing you then.